Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Masters round, the qualifying round for my main account. And as you probably know by now, the internet is not back up yet, which has caused me to make some changes. So I'm going to stream tomorrow in the opening round from a different location that where the internet is good. As the internet won't be perfect or back to streaming quality here at my place until 22nd of March. So I will be streaming from different locations here in the southern part of Sweden. So we will still have some streams. It will be a little bit harder for me, but at least you will be able to see the opening round and the weekend round live here on the channel. So I do apologize for that. So and again, welcome here. I'm going to play my 9 holes in the qualifying round. And I'm going to do my best to qualify with a good score. I do need to have a -8, -9, -10 to be able to qualify to the next round easily. But of course, I'm going for a -12. That's my goal. So if I do make a -12, then I will be happy. So, okay, I think it's time to get going. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, my friends. You can also check out some different packages on patreon.com/golfclashtommy. So, my friends, it's time. Okay, so I'm going to, of course, talk while I'm playing, but in the end I'm going to be more focused about the gameplay, so need to have that in mind. So we're going to play hole number 1 now, and we are not going to play any shootouts. That is because I don't want to like focus on that type of win that we have there, because it doesn't really matter. And of course I would love to win the shootouts, etc, etc, but yeah, you know. You know when. So, and really, make a comment. Tell me what you got in your round. Did you play Masters? Did you play Rookie? Did you play Expert? Did you play Pro? I'm having an account in Expert, Masters, and Rookie this time, I hope. And I'm, of course, having as a goal to go for 3 goals. That would be amazing. But it will be very, very, very tough. So, and hole number 1 in Masters is not a key hole, but it's definitely a hole where we will see people to drop an eagle or two. But we really need to put ourselves on to the fairway to be able to like have an easy approach to the green. You judgment. Okay, we're going to play most likely non-live players all the way. Where you come from? We hit that one perfect. See if this one will put us on the fairway or we will be too far. We'll see here now. It will roll out nicely there. I only used 5 bar topspin because I don't want to go too long there. So we will have a good opportunity here to make an eagle, and we know that we will be close. And then you maybe wonder why I didn't go with the dead ball. The reason I'm not going to with the dead ball is because I do want to save those balls as long as possible. I only have like 8 packs left, and they are very useful when it comes to the tournament. And I rather go with a kingmaker instead. So. See if we can get this one in. Would be as an amazing start. Not something that we're counting with, but we're counting on being close at least. Too much to the right. Too much to the right. So it kind of looked okay, but this ball will not be affected by the wind that much. But okay then, okay then. It's not in the qualifying round that we needed to drop, but in the end it will be a good start if we get that one in. So it's good to actually be a little bit now. I know that for the opening round as well, and as you hear, I do see myself going to the opening round, even though we haven't just been playing one hole. But I do feel confident when it comes to these holes that I should be able to make a good score. But I do see us being able to need to like play a -26 when it comes to the weekend round. And here, like, it's so much harder to play with the wedge than with the short iron here, because the ball will go more up in the air with the wedge, which means that you need to adjust more for the wind than when you do with your short iron, which I think is kind of tricky sometimes. I'd rather go with a club that is not affected by the wind that much. So we put that one in for a birdie. Now we're going to play hole number 2, par 3, and I'm going to go with my Cataclysm level 7. And as I said from the beginning, I'm going to forfeit all the shootouts and don't do that much with those. And I do have the Cataclysm, so I'm going to go with hole number 2. And that's the good part with that, being lucky to get the Cataclysm to level 7, because I don't have to change wood club if I'm not like wanting to have the sniper. But here, when I'm going to play with a movie ball combined with the Cataclysm. So hole number 2, see which one we're going to play now. We're going to, as I said, we're going to play most likely non-live players. I say that again, the stream will be up tomorrow from a different location. As my daughter goes to her mom, I'm able to like move my computer and stuff. I would have done that today, but I'm lucky enough to have my daughter this much. So, but it's unfortunately that we have problems when it comes to the internet. Hello, hello, nice to meet. Okay, Golf Clash India. So hole number 2. Now it's just important to not be too far, which oh, we went really short there. Shouldn't be a problem for us to ship that win in. Kind of over adjusted that one. Got a little bit too much afraid of going too far there. Not the best, but shouldn't be a problem for us to get this one in now for our second shot to at least make the birdie. And it's like I'd rather go, if I can choose a way to miss, I of course rather go and miss in the rough on front roll out to the fairway than going into the bunker. But so yeah, but this is definitely a hole where we do want to be closer, And the reason I'm using 4 bars of backspin is because I do want to kind of counter for the first bounce. As you can see, the first bounce is very, very long, and so it's so see if we can get this one in. Working fine. And to make the birdie there, which with that type of wind we should not miss a shot like that. So that is a confidence boost of course when it comes to that type of shot. But in the end, not the best way we play this hole. So now we're going to go to hole number 3, which is a really, really tough hole. See if we can get that one as an eagle, and we really do want to need an eagle there. We do have the apocalypse, and we do have the Crazy Gary 123. Thanks a lot for following the stream on Twitch, buddy. Welcome. Okay, hole number 3, par 5, and that is of course a hard hole. All the par 5s are tough. I would consider hole 9 to be the easiest of the par 5s, and then hole 3, and then of course hole 6. See which type of wind we get. We're going to go with a berserker ball here and put ourselves over to and the reason I'm going to with berserker ball is that we do want to take away as much overpower as possible. You know that I played with a snowman ball in the practice round, but that was because I kind of wanted to do as I did in the Haunted Hills tournament, and then I didn't have that many berserkers back then, so we sit there nicely. Kind of should be going a little bit more to the right. Rockstar, thanks a lot for subscribing to the YouTube channel, my friend. Welcome. So, and we put it nicely there. It will be a tough one we do have for the green here now, but the important part was, of course, to go there over to the fairway. Kind of missed it a little bit, and like we should have been aiming a little bit more to the right, but of course this will work really well. And our opponent will, as it seems, do the shot that we did in the practice round. And with a kingmaker here, you kind of need a snowman ball, and you need at least 13 in wind if you're going to go for that, or like a dead baller. Okay, not not good at all. We put it into the bunker, and we adjust for like 14, 14 and a half at the seam. We should be going a little bit more in to the right. So now we do have a tricky one here from the bunker. But that is the thing that you can do, to be honest. Like, if you do find yourself in a position like that, and kind of like, yeah, kind of being a little bit off there, to be honest. And then if you have too much push to the left, then it doesn't really matter if I'm having side spin to right or not. Maybe I'm going to go with max side spin to the right just in case. Like if you are, then I would maybe be in the rough instead, and in the rough is of course easier. Unlucky there for our opponent. Yeah, oh my god. So bad. So we make a birdie there. I don't know really what I was doing. I think I was thinking a little bit too much in that particular situation. But yeah, that's not good at all. We should be making an eagle on this one, that's for sure. And now it's, of course, to be needed to at least give ourselves one more eagle. So, and I would say, like, if we want to win this tournament, you need to eagle hole 3 all day and every day. And I'm kind of disappointed often find a push from left to right on the green when you do hit the green from the rough. But this hole is definitely to be played in the rough. Hole number 5 would be fun to play against a real player actually, but when you play so late as I'm doing, it's like just less than half a day until the qualifying round do close, then then it's then it's not that many players that do play, and I think this tournament doesn't like, I think we will have a new low of players playing Masters, and the reason I think that is because we don't have any new prizes, and we have really tough holes already from the beginning, and what people feel is like really tough, and then it's tough to kind of uh, see like, okay, I will give myself a chance to compete in Masters this time, when it's easier when the holes are a little bit easier. You will have a little bit more opportunities and stuff like that to give it a try in Masters. But a big plus to everybody that do try out Masters, because at least the thing that you at least can do is to give it a try. So we are going to go with the movie ball here again. it's in the end, when you play here, you do want to play in the same way all the time, and I'm kind of disappointed in how I play this one, to be honest. Like, I know I can be a little bit short on this one, and then I at least want to give myself the way to go with the Thorn. And yeah, and sure, I could go with a Saturn as well to give myself that opportunity, but didn't change that club. So like, in the end, it was kind of just to try to be as close as possible here with the Thorn there. Unlucky for our opponent with a perfect there, that would be going in, to be honest. So we really need to step up our game now when it comes to hole number 6. But at least we got the birdie, which is the common score on this hole. But this hole is definitely a hole where we will see some drop free. So I do feel like hole 1, 5, or 8, or like hole 1, 5, and 8 are par 4s. All the par 4s are possible to make an eagle on, even though it's tough. But if you're going to win, you need to at least eagle one of them on the front and on the back. That will be my kind of way to see it. But now it's the only thing for us now is to keep ourselves safe to qualify, because we won't be doing an amazing score this in this qualifying round, like minus. Just need to check. One eagle, and like all these players, like, yeah, sure, -9 will give it cut it for us, but at least we want to chase that -12 that we wanted to have like from the beginning. So Apocalypse level 7, and we are going to go to have the Amazon here from the rough with the topspin and with the distance if we put ourselves into the rough. So hole number 6, Apocalypse and the Cataclysm will hopefully do the work. And now this is a hole where I was close to reach for the green in the practice round, and it's definitely possible. See so many people doing that one, and it's kind of nice to show that one in the beginning. And now it's just to tweak that one a little bit there and see the win that we do get, and kind of trick shot the ball to the green. But first of all, we need to put ourselves on to the fairway and just bounce over to the second fairway patch. Oh my, oh my. Okay, see here now. When can we get an opponent? Give us somebody to play against. Yay! Jamie! Really good player as well. Oh. Jamie goes first, 11.2. So, and here is like, I'm going to go with the Berserker Ball here, and again, that is because I don't want to go for a maxed overpower shot, because I think this is so much with less control. Even though it got over there, need to go a little bit further there on that fairway. That fairway patch is much bigger than I thought from the beginning. It like on pictures it looks really short. 12.8. I'm actually I'm going to go with a snow globe ball here. I do want. works fine there. Hopefully we will not get a big amount, like a lot of wind now. Yeah, we will. It's like that's the thing with not going with a berserker there. We risked having a lot of wind here. Now we kind of need to not. It will be a tough one nonetheless, but I do want to have like 15, 16 in wind. I don't want to go over 17. But now I will be having more side spin, so that will help as well than I do have with the... Tough shot with the sniper. But it's absolute... It's a really good shot. With a cataclysm or a big dog here, it would be a little bit more distance. I'm happy with that shot. But now we will have a lot of wind here from the French, but we definitely have a good opportunity to make this one in the hole. So I'm happy with that. Kind of like took it away a little bit, and sure, we could go with 5 bars there. It was an important shot, and as you can see, I'm a little bit tired, you know. It has been a busy couple of days here, but I'm trying to push it. Like, we really need that one. It will miss on the right. That is so close. That is so unlucky for Jamie there. But again, like, if the second shot or like this hole in general is very, very hard. Get in hole then. I kind of hit it great on the right side as well. Yes, but when we have that's such a short one there for the eagle, then we shouldn't be. It doesn't matter really if we hit it great or we, on left or right. It should be going in anyway. So we got the eagle there. That's good. Makes me happy. So now we're gonna go to hole number 7. So now a little bit calmer here now. See if we can get something extra to drop here. Yeah. Hole number 7. Hole number 7. So like I do I'm feeling good about this tournament, and as you know, I kind of always take like the opening round when the new tiebreaker is the key round to give us the tiebreaker. So I'm going to be very, very focused when it comes to the opening round tomorrow, and I'm absolutely looking forward to that, to make a good score, give myself a tiebreaker. Like for the last weekend round, it was only 4 people that had the tiebreaker on me before everybody started to play, and that is it's like a confidence boost that, you know, like if you do, like as I had the minus 28 that I had to do in the last tournament, and I knew when I started, like if I do minus 28, then I will be on top. I will not be 4th because I don't have the tiebreaker. so I don't have to push a -29, and that makes you like the confidence to be a lot better. So the tiebreak is so important, and when it comes to the qualification round, it's always Raven again. Then it's of course really unlucky if you find yourself in the situation where you lose the tiebreak just because of that. But in the end, the opening round is by far the most important one there. So I'm going to go with 2 bars of back. Too much. Too much. And we played it basically exactly like that in the practice round. But that's good to know that we were a little bit. Then we have that rough bank there, and with 8.8, like 9 in win, just to take it away slightly there. Raven is going to go with the rocket here, and then it's absolutely a possible shot to make. Interesting to see this approach. I don't see many people play this one. I have it in the text guide, but it's like you need to overpower your shot if you're not playing with a berserker. But as everybody knows, Raven is an excellent player, so it's really interesting to see. That's a really good shot. Really good shot. That was amazing to see, to be honest. I think he will be like alone with going with that approach. You will have to correct me if I'm wrong, Raven, if you're watching this video. So we make the birdie here. And then we're going to play hole number 8, see if we can trick shot that one to the green. Will be interesting to see. And gang. So -8 now after 7. Going to change to Cataclysm again. Sorry, the Apocalypse. I'm going to change to Nirvana. So we do have the ball guy from the rough. And I'm going to go with the Malibu to give us the ball guy there as well if we put ourselves into the bunker. Hole number 8. Come on, 2 more holes to go. See if we can end this with at least a -3, a birdie and the eagle. That is, of course, the main thing, but it would be awesome to get something to drop here. And it's like, I don't see the par 5s to be albatross holes, and as people say, oh, nothing is impossible. No, of course, but in the end, it needs to be looking at it in a realistic way. Sure, if you get it to drop in as an albatross, then you should just cheer for your life. Oh, I'm going to play against my friend Adam. Even though it's not his him for his non-live player again. And it will be interesting to see how he played this one, actually, to be honest. Mm. Adam is going to put himself up. Oh, he goes with, yeah, interesting. Like this, as you could see, that type of curl, it's landscape mode if you're playing on Android. Oh, unlucky there to hit the rough there. And that is, of course, something that you don't want. I'm going to go with 5 bars and in topspin here. And of course, you do want to avoid the rough there. Oh my god. We as well go there in that rough patch. We want to be just slightly there, just slightly. And now we do have a one where we do have a lot of side spin, but that is unlucky, to be honest. But it's good, like it's good in one way, is that we just slightly go into the rough, so we know we are there, and we had just 13 in win. So that win with like 14 would push us a little bit more out to the left, and then we would be fine. So, it's good to know. Good to know. That I'm sorry for laughing, but that is so harsh. That is not kind. Let's see. I'm kind of okay. We're way off. Way off. Oh my god, I'm not playing that well today, as you can see, my friends. So it's kind of like to push it all the way through. But it's good that we are saving it for the opening round, that's for sure. Kind of way there. So yeah, as you can see, we were way off. And we should be having that in mind, like, this ball is not affected by the wind that much, so it's... Okay, yeah, but we got the birdie, and now we have hole number 9, see if we can finish this one with an eagle. So we're going to play hole number 9 now, and hopefully we can put ourselves with a -11, then we will be third here, and go through to the next round. We do have the clubs that we want. And I'm not going to try to do a massive curl. I'm going to play myself up front. And now I'm going to take a dead ball to give ourselves a little bit more distance, especially when it comes to the second shot. So last hole for this qualifying round. Too bad we couldn't stream it, but we will be back tomorrow, and I'm going to play the opening round in Masters from a different location. So hopefully we will be able to make a good opening round, that's for sure. I'm going for like minus 24, 25, 26. That will be the goal. Okay. Okay. Maybe backed out. I don't know. I don't know. This was definitely our first live player, but apparently it seems like he doesn't want to play. This is how it looks when a person don't want to play against you. Maybe he's trying to match up against another account, like a friend or his other account or something like that. But it's kind of boring. Now we get him again, and we'll see what he does. He definitely didn't disconnect. So we'll see what happens now if he's going to go with the same way. Will be interesting. Yeah, he does, and this is interesting to have this on video. So that somebody's backing out, and just talk a little bit about backing out. It's something people have been starting to do more and more on Tour 11. If they find an opponent that they don't want to play, then they close the app and disconnect, and then you get like this. Nobody lose any coins or trophies, and then go back in again and try to match up. And it's kind of a frustrating feeling, especially on Tour 11. And now we got him again, and we'll do the same thing again. But it's not against. Oh, now it's time, I guess. So, but yeah, like you can't back out from a game 3 times against the same player. But it's good to have this on video, of course, and then you, interesting to see here now. Unlucky there, but it's the overpower part that does make him go into the rough. Nah, I want to have the side spin here. Going to go with 7. Hit that one perfect. No overpower. We'll bounce over there nicely. I'm going to put ourselves there in the middle of the fairway. So I'm happy with that one. And of course the drive here is important. Now when we have straight tailwind, we are just going to make this one onto the green. It's like the pin is in a... It stands really bad for going straight at it, and then you need to risk going into the bunker. So this is definitely not a hole to try to gamble on it if you're not necessarily need to. But you should be... Tough shot, but it looks good. It does. We'll hit the rough there, roll over there. It's a good shot from that distance, that's for sure. Our turn, and we're going to make this one to the green. Works fine there. Put ourselves for an easy pot there for the eagle. So we end up with a good hole, like I would say hole 1, hole 5. Sorry, hole 1, 6, 7, and 9. I'm happy with the way I played. There is definitely more room for improvements, that's for sure. But in the end, it's good if you're going to have a round like this when you're not feeling it and kind of not getting anything special to happen because you were a little bit off with your adjustment. Then it's better to get that one in a qualifying round, that's for sure. So I'm looking forward to the opening round, my friends, and that will be streamed. So I will be so happy for that. It's a disturbance, that's for sure, when we don't get it to work, that's for sure. Yeah. So put that one in for perfect. So minus 11, we wanted to have a minus 12, and so yeah. And how the round went in total, I'm not happy with it, but you know me. And we need to again, we need to make some improvements here for the opening round, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm so sorry again for not being able to stream, but I will be up streaming again tomorrow from my uncle's place, actually. So I hope and look forward to see you there. So my friends, please make a comment if you do have any questions, and if you do want to find me or talk to me, you can find me on Team Golf Clash Tommy on Facebook, or in the Facebook group Golf Clash Elite. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button, please. Thanks everybody, and happy stroking.